Another tutorial video for Labii ELN and LIMS. For today's video, I'm going to walk you through how you can manage projects and how you can manage individuals and teams within a project. So an organization can create multiple projects, and only administrators can create a project within Labii. So there are 3 different permission levels when joining a project. I'll go over them shortly, but just to give you a brief overview, the 3 permission levels are: 1, admin. They can edit a particular project, view and edit records within the project, and you usually assign this permission to the project manager. The second permission level is edit, and those are the people who can view and edit records within a particular project, and you assign this permission to a project member. And then the third permission level is view, and these will only be people that can view the records of a particular project, and you would only assign this permission to any members in your org who does not need to edit permission controls. And just to note that admins do not have permissions to add or edit records if they are not added to a project. However, they have view permissions even if they are not a member of a project. So to begin, I want to show how you can add a project. To do so, simply click on the menu icon on the top left, click on Settings. From there, you select Projects. And then to create a new project, simply click the plus icon here. And here you would just fill in the form of the required fields. So here, just the name, you can just go test DNA. For the name, you can give it a description, start date, and these are all optional fields that we'll cover at the end of the video. And then once you're done, you would hit submit. And now once a project is added, project managers can manage all projects within the list view as shown here. So here you can see all the projects that are created within the organization, and the columns are as follows. You have the name of the project, description of the project, date start, date end, and is archived. Now all of these fields can be updated by simply clicking the pencil icon. So if you wanted to change the start date, just click the pencil icon, you can choose a new date, you would hit OK, and then hit submit. And also, staying along with this list view, you have the sidebar to the left. So here, if I click add project, that would take me back to the same screen to add a new project. And also you have active projects, which you would click here to see all the active projects within the organization, any archive projects within the organization. And then for personnel and teams, you would click here to see all the personnel and teams within your organization. And then we have our help link, and that will take you to our dedicated support and tutorial page and has all the helpful videos as well. And then send feedback. You would click here whenever you have a feature request or would like to submit feedback on how we can improve the platform for you. So once you're done with that, you have to the top, we have the nav bar. So if you click the plus icon, again, that's to add a new project. Also, you can click the search icon to find a particular project. If there's multiple projects, it comes really handy. And if you click the menu drop-down list, here you can import and export current and all pages. And then you have links to quickly see all the projects, active projects, and archive projects. And then also you can see all the personnel and teams within your organization. And similar to the sidebar, we have our help section and the send feedback feature as well. And then if you click here, you can choose how many records you want to see within the page, starting from 10, going all the way up to 2,000 per page. Now, with that being said, staying within the project view, you can click into a project name to see the detail of the project. So let's say if I click into the sample project, here we can see all the fields, and you can edit these fields by clicking the pencil icon. So let's say, for an example, you want to change the name of the project. Simply click the pencil icon, you would change the name, hit submit, and that goes the same for all the other fields with the pencil icon. So if you want to change the description, the start date of the project, the end date, you can do so as well. Now, should receive weekly digests. Here, if it's marked true, the managers will receive an email about the project performance, and the default is set to true. And now open to organization, right now it's false, but if you check this box, members from your org can view and use this project, and you would check this option if you want to share this item to other projects. And then uncheck this option to keep this item private to the project, and the default is false. And then open to public also default is false, because if you check it, anyone within Labii account can view and use this project. And you would check this option if you are vendors or region suppliers. So your customers as Labii can make a copy of the record for their own documentation. And then for add metadata, if you click add metadata, for each metadata, the label and value needs to be provided, and multiple metadatas can be added by simply clicking the add metadata button. And once you're done, you would hit submit. And then is archived. So let's say if you want to archive the project, you would click the pencil icon and click archive. So once you archive this project, all the data and record is now archived, and you would check this option for finished projects, duplicated experiments, and then protocols that are no longer in use. The default for this is usually false, and just want to go over that. And here you can see updated by, so this is the personnel who updated any of the fields that I just went over above. And then the date updated and date created, that's automatically captured in the background within Labii ELN and LIMS anytime changes are made, not only here, but throughout the entire platform. And now, staying within the detailed view of the projects, we have the sidebar to the left. So here, if you click on the tables, you can quickly access important tables such as experiments, protocols, files, and more. And then here you have members. You would click here to see all the members associated within this particular project. And then here we have the personnel and teams. So all the personnel, all the teams in your projects, you can quickly access those as well. And then all the projects within your organization. And then for reports, if you click reports, here you can generate reports based on time, personnel, projects, and more. And again, we have our help section, which will take you to our dedicated support and tutorial page, and the send feedback feature, as I mentioned earlier, for basically a way for us to improve our platform based on your guys' feedback. Now, with that being said, lastly, we have the nav bar to the top. So if you click the plus icon, that will add a new project, as I've shown before. And then if you click the more drop-down menu, here again you can see all the tables that you can quickly access, and then you can also see all the members, personnel, teams, projects, reports, and then again the help, dedicated help page, and the send feedback feature. Goal here is to make it as easy as possible for you to access the data that's most important to you. Now, in terms of granting permission, members and teams can be added to a project at the detailed view of the project. So to add one or more members, all you simply have to do is click Settings, select Projects, and then select the project name. And here you'll select Members from the sidebar. So here you can see that we have the personnel under the sample project. And if you want to add a member or team, simply click the plus icon. And here you can add a team if you'd like. You can add one or more personnels. And then here is the permission settings, as I mentioned earlier. You have the admin permission, which are the managers of the project. If you do edit, these are members who would be able to add and change records belonging to this project. And then the view permission is read only to the project items. And once you're done, you would simply hit submit. And here are the columns within the sample project and members. So here you can edit these fields simply by clicking the pencil icon. So let's say if you want to assign a team, simply click the pencil icon, and here all the teams that are within your organization will populate, and you can select the team and then click submit. And then also you can change the personnel, and you can also change the permission levels as well. So again, we just went over the admin, edit, and view. So you can, without having to go to another page, you can change the permission level right here on this page. And once you're done, you would hit submit. And then is archived, again, if you check this is archive box, that the access will be blocked for that personnel. Now, one last thing I wanted to mention is that a higher level of permission will be selected if a user has multiple permissions of a project. So let's say, for an example, a user is added to a project with edit permission in the member section, but at the same time, the user is added with the view permission with the team he or she belongs to in that team section. The user will still have the edit permission. Now, with that being said, guys, I hope this video was helpful, and please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos coming along the way. Thank you and have a wonderful day.